Hello there, just a beginner's lesson on how to word it, fart around with open chords as you're learning. Because if you get stuck in stuff like scales, chord charts, books, well, people don't use them anymore, don't they? But it's what I started with. And you get to a certain point where it just pickles your head. You can just keep learning chords, and then the change point for me was playing along with LPs. We get Horace, that lad who was teaching us, tell us to listen to. There's like Paul Kossoff, Clapton, Peter Green, Knopfler, but obviously Knopfler's, well, super advanced. But it's the way they play, the taste, which is a massive thing. So when you're learning, and you can think about doing a chord before you think about it, because everyone starts like looking where your fingers go. When you get to the point where you can go without even thinking about it. You're starting to think of the lead playing and stuff like that, little lead lines, and just stuff to keep you ticking over if you're interested, is what I got taught. And one of the fundamentals was to learn on an acoustic. I got my first Spanish acoustic, which was 35 quid from Antagonish Music. And then I played for years on that, squeaking away out of tune. And then I got an acoustic, steel string acoustic, which strengthened the hell out of my fingers. Obviously it gives you massively calloused fingers, which is what you need when you want to play guitar, in any case. So it's good to start hard, then let everything get easier the further you go on, because once you pick up a electric guitar, you're just away with it. If you've learned on something a bit harder to learn on, with maybe a higher action, heavier strings, you don't want to piss yourself off to the point where you think, oh, I don't want to play this anymore because I just can't get it. Don't be stupid. Get yourself something reasonable, and if you do get it from a music shop, ask if they can lower the action as low as you can, if it's a steel string guitar. So once you've got, like I say, past that level, you're doing your open chords without thinking about it. It's just little things, little add-ons, just basically playing and where your fingers can reach. So if you go with, like, say, bar A, just listen for what sounds bomb, I think. So if you're playing, so you know. So say you wanted to play around in that. There's a little something I've got. My wife's phone. Get another hooter or something you can keep handy to record yourself on. I'll just get the chord right. Then say, in them notes, in the open A, something like that. So you've still got the root A, and all you're doing is, as I said before, farting around in this. Sounds complicated, but it's not. And if it's just messing around, then you can find out there's a bar maybe. Or if you've got that same sequence again, where we're going to go now. Try this again. So this. Sum it up, yeah? about finding them notes on the guitar. So record yourself messing around with it. It can be any way you want to play. If you want anywhere your imagination takes you, to tell the truth, play that, record it, do like a minute. A minute's normally an alright little length, you just keep rewinding or whatever. And find these spots on the guitar. Do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Find where they are. Everyone knows these scales and bits and bobs like that. But where you get the juice is when you do mess around, and that's where you start to find your little own lead runs. Everybody knows like the Clapton way of playing. Everyone's copying that to death. Everyone knows Stevie Ray Vaughan's licks, Peter Green's licks, Paul Kossoff. And obviously they learned the same way through listening to players that they were into, learning what they had, then over time just adding their own. So if you want to learn little bits of lead, I'd say that's like a pretty good way to start. What does everyone say? Like and subscribe if you can give it a toss. But I'll start putting a few videos on, like the basics of learning. I'll start putting a few songs on as well, like nice songs to learn to play when you just getting through your early stage chords and stuff like that. I recommend some players to listen to, some songs to listen to. Alright, so if we do it now, say if you want to learn a song by the first person I listened to, which was Paul Kossoff, without going on YouTube, didn't try doing that, cheating. What do you do? Learn, first song I ever learned, learn Alright Now, A, D, A, E and G. They're the only chords in the song. And it's got a perfect lead to learn. Well, it's not slow, but it's brilliantly fingered, takes you up and down the neck, teaches you a few little licks. So if anyone ever watches this, learn free Alright Now, have a blast of it, try and learn the lead, and keep on doing what I've just showed you, and you'll learn all your little licks. Chin chin.